Hello, YouTube friends, subscribers, and visitors. This is Frosted the Dragon speaking, and you're wondering why I'm at the desktop? Well, I got some explaining to do. Seeker, listed here. Yeah, uh, I should tell you that I do have a Skype account. Black Ice Raptor, if you want to make friends with me. Just make sure to tell me who you are first. Anyway, Seeker here has had some tech issues that prevented him from getting the blood videos out sooner. And with this being my 25th birthday, I decided I'm going to start a different LP in the meantime. What LP? Well, let's see if the cutscene plays, and then we'll go from there. I shall shut up now, so that you may hear things. Yeah, I guess the opening cutscene won't play for this one, so I'll do that in an addendum at the end of the project. Anyway, the game, as you can plainly tell from the title screen, is Wizardry 8. Interestingly enough, the Surtech that actually made this game went belly up before it finished. The Surtech that's actually taking credit is a different company entirely, I think out of Canada. So, let me just organize my notes here. Okay, got my notes in order. I am going to go ahead and start a new game. And I already worked on the party, believe it or not. See, I'll cover some things as I go with this. First off, I'm going with a samurai, and since he's going to be my frontline person, I pick a Dracon. A male, no less. Let me see now. Strength, dexterity, speed. I want this guy to hit fast and hit hard, so yeah. Let's see. I'm not going to cover too much in detail, simply because we'll get there. And now let's come up with a name. Okay, frontline man, Dracon Samurai. Next character, a monk, a dwarf. Now note this minus 15. All that really means is that's how many points through level ups I'm going to have to make up before I can do anything like class changes or what like. So, I picked a character that's got a combined resistance from class and race. I believe the class one improves. I just had to go with the race option here. Now, let's see. Martial arts, stealth, critical strike. Yep. Let's see, voice. Yeah, I found a really funny voice trying to do my normal playthrough, which I was only partway through, so. And I'll probably continue that off and on. Now for my second line. A fast bard, I think that'll work. Now, it's important if you have a bard or gadgeteer in the party, or anyone heavily reliant on stamina, it's kind of important you make him female. I'll get to why once we're in the game. Senses. Although that vitality score is pretty low, maybe I should sink one of the some senses points into there. Make things a little easier. Okay. I think I'm going to throw a couple in ranged combat right off the bat. There, that's a nice female one. Let me see. What could I use for a cat name? I think Artemis is a male name. I don't know. And it even puts me in the right voice. Okay. Now, one of my favorite character concepts. Lizardman Gadgeteer. Again, note the minus 15. And actually, it's very, very good in this case because Lizardmen have this awesome vitality stat that's going to help them with the gadgets. So, let's see. Modern weapon, engineering, locks and traps. And there's a specific portrait. There. Now, 5th party member. Now we're getting into the backline people. People that should be staying out of melee combat. A mage. Most people wouldn't think of a Rawulf. Well, that piety score is going to help. That's all I'm going to say. That piety score will help here. Because piety influences the realm skills. Let's see. Speed, and throw piety in there anyway. Now, there is something you should know about Wizardry 8 spells. For reasons unknown to me, I don't understand why, magic spells, status effect spells reign supreme. They reign supreme over damage spells unless you're facing a lot of little targets. Let's see. I am going to build his artifact skill a little just to use them. And there's a good graphic. There. Now the last character, I've covered the Psionic Magic School with Dwarf, and the Wizardry School with both my Samurai and my Mage, although my Samurai's not going to focus on a whole lot. So where's my Divinity and Alchemy? The answer to that? A Bishop, and I'm choosing a Fairy for various reasons. Mainly because the extra faster magic power recovery here. And that extra armor class is helpful. Let's see. Building the alchemy skill. Should I build dexterity? Yeah. There. I think that's good. Now to pick 2 spells from the respective categories. I had a very specific list of no-no spells. And let's see. The priest book has that. Ah, that's not on my restricted list. And yeah. There we go. Alright. Divinity, Alchemy. And I'm not going to throw anything in Realm Skills yet. Although it may be my undoing, considering what I'm going to do next. Okay. There we go. So now I have my full party. Ignoring for a minute the party for my normal mode playthrough, which is, you see right here. And now, for some things that I'm going to cover in this moment. I am going to be doing this playthrough on expert difficulty. I will not be doing an Iron Man game. And I will turn off Simplified NPC Interaction because it forces me to take notes. Speaking of notes, let's rip that page out and stack it up with the other 4 printouts. Yeah, I printed out some things from Flame Strike's Wizardry 8 page. Quick alchemy recipes, bard instrument locations, gadget recipes and locations. All handy. So, without further ado, let's get started. We'll see if I have to cut this out and start the next video, but yeah, I'll figure it out from there.
Grimpak the Mook hired you as an escort for a long voyage. He didn't say a word about where he was going or how long it would take. You were astonished to see such a huge metal ship. Grimpak must be a very great wizard to make such a thing sail. As soon as you entered, the ship set sail. That metal ship went straight up, making a sound like 1,000 angry dragons. For a long time, you sailed through the endless night. Then, at last, Grimpak broke his long silence.
The time has come to tell you the purpose of my trip. My fellow Mook have discovered an extremely unusual artifact. This has led them to a world called Dominus, where they are investigating a native ritual called the Ascension. They have asked me to assist, but there is some danger involved, so I have brought you along as protection. We will be landing shortly. Our descent may be a bit difficult.
As you begin your descent, your craft comes under the baleful watch of the Dark Savant and his black ship.
No trip like this is villain.
Master, we have detected a ship.
I arrived too late to stop the others, but these intruders will never enter the circle!
What should I do?
Destroy them!
The shock of the attack throws you to the deck. For a time, all is dark. Slowly, your senses return. You have washed up on a beach among the rest of the crash debris. It's a miracle that you're still alive, but your biggest challenge is still ahead of you. Your ship is gone. You're stranded on a strange world, and somewhere, far above, the Dark Savant awaits. You turn toward shore and plan your next move.
What they didn't tell you is that Grimpak is dead as well. So, game start.